Hello, my Ravens. Well, at the beginning of today's game in the first quarter, I thought I was going to end up doing this video like this. It was a nightmare. Cleveland, they just kept scoring, and finally it was going to be 21-0, and it was horrible. But then the Ravens blocked an extra point attempt, returned it for 2. And so it was 20-2. And the nightmare was getting a little less scary. And then, slowly but surely, the offense started getting it together. And there at the end, we came back to win it 25-20. And I have to admit that at the very end, they did call a very ticky-tacky call against the Browns. But we've had ticky-tacky calls against us before. That's a part of football. It happens, you know. Some go against you, some go for you. But the offense and the defense was horrible to begin with. I mean, it was just terrible. And the defense started doing its job after the first quarter, because the Browns didn't score another point after that. But the offense, you know, Joe had 2 interceptions, and I can't really say they were bad throws when he threw them, because I think they were more just really good interceptions by Joe Hayden. I mean, he's a really good player. But it was like the whole team was asleep at first. I mean, the offense and the defense. But then once the defense got together, then slowly but surely the offense got it together, and Joe started making some great throws. He made a lot of good ones to Dennis Pitta, and he had 2 touchdowns to Mike Wallace. That makes 3 touchdowns this year that Joe has, and all 3 of them have been to Mike Wallace. And he had a couple of good ones to Steve Smith, and there was a couple more, but those were the ones that stand out, I think. And but I have to say that I think we were very lucky to get out the way we did. How about next week against the Jaguars, we don't spot them 20 points? And I haven't really watched the Jaguars that much, so I don't know if there's potential there or what. I know they're 0-2 now, and they almost beat the Packers in Week 1, so I'm not sure. But I just hope for a good game, and I hope we can leave Jacksonville 3-0. Now we're 2-0. The Steelers won, so they're 2-0, so we're tied with them. The Bengals lost to the Steelers, so they're 1-1 in the division, so they're 3rd. And Cleveland is now 0-2 in last in their division. But the defense had some good plays. There was an interception by Eric Weddle, and to help us get some points before the end of the half and first half. And then the game-winning interception by C.J. Mosley. And, you know, I'm in Alabama, so that's a former Roll Tide player. But, like I said, to sum it up, it was just horrible at first. It was a nightmare. And it took them a while to wake up. But once they did, we made the comeback. And very lucky to be leaving out of Cleveland 2-0. And I just hope we continue to have a real good season. Like I said in the first video, the schedule looks pretty good for us. Although I'm not gonna count the Raiders as an easy win anymore, because they're serious this year. But I think we've got some good weapons on defense and offense, and just happy with today's game. It was exciting at the end, but good Lord, at the end it's like, and the beginning was just, turn your stomach. But you have days like that, and you're lucky to come out with a win, and we did. So, that's my thoughts on today's game, and until next time, my Ravens, as I always say, happy reading.